This is part 2 of a 6-part video series on how to make a hold harmless form management system inside of your Airtable base for painting contractors. So you can watch the video playlist of all these videos. This is part 2, which is actually building the Airtable base. So we're going to jump right in. By the way, welcome back to the channel. Boolean Automation here. We are here to free you up to do what you love. This is a step-by-step tutorial. We do lots of things like this. If you've got requests or ideas of other things you'd like to see, please submit those in the comments or email us. We'd love to get ideas from you so we can continue to make videos like this. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is actually build out the Airtable base. So let's dive right in. So this is the form, the hold harmless form that this particular client is wanting replicated. So what I'm going to do is go into Airtable here, and I made a new table that is called hold harmless. And this has the name of the sheet. I'm associating it to a given project. So I could come in here and say, the automation would do this, but I'm going to associate it to my own project. And then I added a bunch of lookup fields here that are all going to be looked up from the original project. So if you want to ever add more lookup columns, you can click on the linked record field, click add lookup fields, and we could do like the address, the combined job address as well. So add that field in. Now we have, and the reason I know which fields to add is because on this form, we need the customer name, their job number, which actually, great point. We should add that as well. So we're going to do a lookup number here. Oh, wait, we already added the job number. So we need their job number, the address, city, state, zip. I hereby agree to release liability. So this is what we're going to say in the e-signature form. And then ACP will not be held responsible for injury or damage incurred in the above. And then the signature. So the last thing that we need here is we're going to make a field here for signed agreement. And this is just going to be an attachment field. And so this is where e-signatures is going to drop the signed document after it is signed. So then we jump over to e-signatures. We're going to say, I would like to send a contract, and we want to use a sample service agreement. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And then this, we're going to say that this is a ACP hold harmless agreement. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy in this information that they have here. So we're going to paste this entire thing in. And so I paste all that in. And I think it's even going to let us bring in an image. So I'm going to go ahead and grab their logo, ACP Painting AZ logo. So here's our logo, save image as, ACP logo, save. Now I can go to the e-signatures, and right here I want to put in a image, ACP logo. So we've got the image in there. Let's go ahead and center that image. So hold harmless agreement, release of liability. We're going to go ahead, center that. Let's make that heading 1. Then the customer name that we want to put in here is going to be what we have it here. So this will be project contact first name and project contact last name. I'm going to go ahead and remove this just so it looks like that. And this one. So now inside of this hold harmless agreement, I'm going to say bracket. And we're going to call this project contact first name and then space. Let's go ahead and copy this. And the job number, bracket, job number. And want to make sure that, again, this matches as well. So job number, go ahead and do that, save. And then the address, where you don't need to have all these fields because it's going to be one big one. So this is going to be the combined job address. So we can do that, And then let's copy that field and we will map it to here with brackets. I hereby agree to release the liability and hold harmless for this action. So then what we want here is the notes field. And this is going to be, I'm actually going to rename this to hold harmless, describe. We're going to call it description of activity. So what is the activity? Or maybe instead of activity, we'll say action. So we save that and we put and then ACP painting will not be responsible for any damage incurred above action. Here's the signature. So right here, we want to add a signer field, and we want this to be name. This is mandatory, only the first signer, default value. And what else do we want to add in here? The date. Mandatory, yes. Signer ID. This service, so that's good. And then drop down checkbox. And then the rest of this here, we can say we're going to put a checkbox. So they're going to say, I agree, and then they're going to sign down there. So we want to go ahead and say that we want to, save as template. And we're going to call this the ACP Hold Harmless template. So that is the Airtable base that you need. In the next video, I'm going to be walking through the fill out form process, which is a tool that is very inexpensive that I use to generate new records inside of the Airtable base. So we'll walk through how to do that in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Chris, the owner of Boolean Automation. Our mission is to free you up to do what you love. We will see you in the next video.